Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Woo Pig podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bag. Big sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, pig, woo, pig, podcast, 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 woo, pig, woo, pig, woo, 501, baby, pig, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, pig, shout out the fans, man, woo, pig, keep the support alive, let's get it, podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time, woo, pig, woo, pig, woo.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Woo Pig Podcast, where we're talking about Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Hey, the Woo Pig Podcast is streaming on all major platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. You can find us everywhere. Make sure you subscribe everywhere, like us everywhere, so you know when the content is about to hit. The Woo Pig Podcast is brought to you by our sponsors, 3M Electric. They are your source for everything electrical in Northwest Arkansas. They are SDV OSB. They are dependable, reliable, with no job too big or small. Anytime you need work done, give them a buzz. 479-408-9865 and let them know you guys over at the Woo Pig Podcast sent you. And man, today, the Woo Pig Podcast, we got a special guest, somebody that the Woo Pig Podcast family been wanting to talk to. Man, we got Sam Mbake in the building.
How y'all doing?
Man. Hey. Thank you for joining, man. We appreciate you, man, for joining the pod, man. We gonna get into it. We gonna talk about some things. A few questions we got for you. How's your injury rehab coming along, man?
Thank you for asking. I mean, my injury, the rehab is coming along really well. At first, it was just really frustrating just seeing the guys out there doing their thing, and I had to sit back, get back healthy. But, I've actually been pretty happy with my progress, and so me and my trainers.
Yeah. Now, are you training still in Arkansas, or are you training like with your own facilities?
Oh, no, sir. Yeah, I've still been connected with the Arkansas, athletic department, and they've really been doing a really good job taking care of me.
Hey, that's what's up. That's love right there. That's good to hear. Now, man, there's been a lot going on over the last few months that we've been hearing about you, man. I hate to hear that you're no longer on the team, but can you talk about like the reason why you were kicked off the team?
Man. It's very interesting, sensitive topic. Why not? We might as well.
But let's get it, man. So why was it? Why did you get kicked off the squad?
All right. So really, I really got kicked off just because, like, during my time while I was like injured, sometimes I was on crutches for about 2 months. So I would say I take full accountability for all my actions as I should. But be sometimes like maybe in the mornings, like I might be a little late to like weight training because I'll be on crutches and things like that. But really, the whole thing that like sealed the deal that really got me kicked off the team was the morning of the Auburn weekend. I'm trying to recall the date if I don't remember. But I got pulled over, and then that's when they had told me, like, oh, okay, like, just don't come to the game today. We'll just top you on Monday.
Now, so you got a speed ticket, man. How fast was you going?
And I ain't gonna lie, I was going pretty fast. I was going about 30 over, but it wasn't nothing over 100, but it was about right there, though.
Oh my God!
So, man, we got a ticket that pretty much led to you getting kicked off the team. Like, was there like in any other altercations? I mean, this is one thing that I heard. Now I want you to talk about this, and maybe you can dispel this rumor, man. They said you was a locker room problem, man, and that you actually was like going after the guy who had a part in hurting you when you had the injury.
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, it's actually so crazy you say that. I mean, like the guy who hurt me, Jalen Braxton, our All-American freshman this year. I mean, I've really been keeping up with him actually since I got injured. I mean, I think that really brought us closer together. me just being able to like voice to him like, hey, like although I'm hurt, like you weren't at 11, like you got to put on, like you know what I was gonna do, so you got to finish the job.
Man, that's what's up. So basically, you supported him.
Oh yeah, yes sir, most definitely, 110%,
Okay.
110%,
Yeah, man, that's
100.
hey, that's good to hear, man. That you supported him after the fact. And that's really just a rumor that was out there.
Yeah.
So man, let me ask you this, man. What's next for you? Where do you see yourself now that you hit the portal, man? Where do you see yourself going?
Right now, just like after communicating with some family, we really feel like it's in my best interest just for me to go ahead, just fully, resurface, just get even closer with like the Lord, just my whole faith, just get my whole grit and passion back for the game to a whole nother level. Because I'm a very passionate person about the game, but right now in my life, I feel like it's a very like crucial time for me to really recenter myself and really find out why I truly love football.
Okay. All right, man. That's what's up, man.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
now let me. I know you was in our comments, man, in on one of our videos. What do you feel like you could have if you had stayed in injury free and that the Hog fans could actually see you on the field? What do you
Ha.
think that the Hog fans would have been able to see?
Okay, well, me personally, I wouldn't even say this is a biased opinion because the eye in the sky doesn't lie. That's why they had that camera always up there rolling. I'm really just a really dynamic receiver. I'm a receiver that you can really look at and you can be like, okay, like he's not just a route runner. He's just not a guy who can like just catch, just stand there. I'm more of a receiver like a AJ Brown type of physique type of receiver all around. I could go in the backfield if I ever needed to. I'm very versatile. So
Okay.
just to like the versatility that I would have brought along with the other guys in the room, because everybody they're good at what they're good at, and that's very great. But just me, just having the character traits and my abilities that I was good at, I just know definitely if I was able to perform and showcase that, I know it'd be a different result.
Yeah. And one thing that stands out to me, man, as I'm talking to you is you sound really, really passionate about football, man. Do you think that
Yes, sir,
sometimes
most definitely.
do you think sometimes that your passion for the game of football sometimes can come off and be read wrong?
Yes, sir. Most I could definitely see where you can say that from. Because sometimes I'm very much passionate about. I'm a passionate, driven person, but sometimes I can also turn that into the emotionally driven person, like being very up tempo, very like upbeat about everything that I do. I take everything very seriously. Like even when we're in walkthroughs, you can ask like really anybody who's part of the program. Like I don't do no walkthroughs. I run during everything. Everything I do is 100%. I never slow down during nothing. I try and really give it my all because if, like they say, no pain, no gain. So if I'm not in no pain, I know I'm not gaining nothing to get to the next move.
Yeah. Man, you sound like you one of them dogs that we talk about that we want to see, man. So man,
Ah, man.
I got one more question for you, man. If
Yes,
the
sir.
door if the doors could open back up, would you like to return to the University of Arkansas?
Man, I've been asked this, man. I love Arkansas. I love everybody who's been here, all the way from like the people from the academic people over there with Mr. Evans and those people, all the way even to like Coach Pitt and stuff like that. And sometimes, you have to hold people in your program accountable for what they've done. And I fully respect that and I understand why he did that. But, yeah, if every time the chance came around in life for me to come back, I'll definitely love to come back. It's a great atmosphere here.
Man, that's good to hear, man. That's really good to hear, man. Well,
Yeah, yes,
man,
sir.
I appreciate you giving me 10 minutes out of your day, man, to come in and talk to the Hog Pen and just let us know, hey, that everything you've heard about you is not what it seems, man. I'm glad we were able to give you a platform, man, to put it out there how much you love the University of Arkansas, and that hey, there was no beef with Braxton Jones and Braxton, and so man, we
Oh,
just
yeah.
we just love to hear that, man. So
Hmm.
anything you want to say to the Arkansas Razorback family, the Razorback Nation, man? Anything you want to say? The floor is yours right now.
Really, all I want to say is the people who y'all got here, they're really determined. They're really determined to win. And I know like this season, it's been a bunch of, or this past season, I should say, because the season's over with. Or this past season, it was a bunch of uncertainty. It was a bunch of things that just didn't look right. But just trusting the guys that y'all got here. Just know those guys, they're really some of the like best guys around the country. It's just when the pieces get going and moving in the right direction, the Razorbacks will be back on top for sure.
Man, that's what we want to hear, man. And I hope that wherever you go, man, that you have a successful season, and that we see you on the biggest stages of college football in that next level. And,
Yes,
and I wish that for you, man. But man,
yes,
we
sir.
appreciate
Thank
you.
so much, man. God bless you.
Yeah, man, we appreciate that, man. I really appreciate you taking the time out to talk to us, man. Again, you got an open platform here, man. Anytime you want to come talk, hey, hit us up, man. We willing to have you on, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, no problem, man. Hey, you have a good one, Woo Pig.
Most
We'll holler at y'all.
Most doubt.
Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the Whoopin' podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bad.